balance workout. I've created this workout for those aged 65 and over. This is a really nice exercise program as it's going to be strengthening the muscles which are very involved in balance. So mostly your hip muscles and leg muscles, a bit of ankle and core as well. These muscles can often become deconditioned and weak as we age. So it's just really nice to work on this muscle strength. This exercise program is also suitable for those who are working at a desk for a long period of time and would like to have a bit of a stretch. It's also just really good to get up from your desk regularly and exercise. So let's just start off with a few stretches. Legs shoulder width apart, and then slide your right hand down your right leg, and then your left hand down your left leg. Repeat this 3 times to each side. Reach your arms up and then roll forward, sway your arms to the right and to the left. And up again. Put your hands on your hips. You're going to rotate to the left and then rotate to the right. Try and keep your hips stable so then you're getting more movement in your upper, middle, lower back. Leave side on. Reaching your arms forwards and back, and that's just getting some nice movement in your upper thoracic spine, so your upper and middle back. So just do a few shoulder rolls backwards, squeezing those shoulder blades back and down together. Your arms are shake, so holding on the side of the surface, swing your left leg forward and backwards a few times. And then the other leg forwards and backwards. Exercise number 1 are called ballerinas. These are one of my favourite exercises as it's working your bottom muscles and it's really targeting the muscle which is called your gluteus maximus and also medius. Number 1 is holding on the stable surface, squeezing your bottom, bringing your leg out to the side 10 to 12 times. Bring your leg forward or backwards, keep it in line with the other leg. And you're squeezing your bottom muscle, bringing your leg out to the side. Your body nice and straight, try not to lean. Level 1, part 2 is squeezing your bottom and bringing your leg behind you. So squeezing that bottom muscle, keeping that leg straight, so don't bend your knee. Movement's coming from your hip, so don't lean as well. Level 2 is doing this without holding onto the work surface. And you're going to squeeze your bottom muscle, bringing your leg out to the side and behind you. And you'll feel that your bottom muscles and your other leg are working to keep your hips level. So start with 10 to 12 on each leg, and then if you can, build up to 15 or 20 on each leg, and you'll just feel that muscle working even more so. Exercise number 2 is a mini squat. So this is one of my favourites because it's so good at targeting your quadriceps muscles, your bottom muscles, and it's a great one for balance because we're always reaching down to pick things up. So it's quite a functional movement as well. Number 1 is holding onto the work surface to keep your balance. What you want to do, stick your bottom backwards, keep your head nice and straight. Just go to about a 45-degree knee bend and then squeeze your bottom muscles and stand up. So you can hold on the side of the kitchen worktop, squeeze your bottom muscle and then stand up. And start off with 10 to 12. But 15 should be quite achievable as well. Level 2 is doing this without holding on the kitchen work surface, so just keep your arms out in front of you, bottom back, and then up. Try not to arch your back, keep your back nice and straight. Start with 10 to 12, build up to 15, and then 20 as you feel able. Exercise number 3 is heel raises. This is a lovely functional movement because you often reach up to the cupboards and you often have to reach with your arm whilst you raise up onto your tiptoes. Level 1 is just balancing on the kitchen work surface and then raising up onto your tiptoes like this. Just start 10 to 12, build up to 15 and then 20. Level 2 is doing this without holding on the work surface. Squeeze your calf muscles, rise up and then slowly lower yourself down. So have control rising up and then lowering your heels down to the ground. Level 3 is exactly like level 2, but then just adding in an arm raise. So what you want to do, rise up onto your tiptoes, lift your arms up, and then lower yourself down like this. You can do one arm at a time if you want, and then change to the other arm, or you can do both together. If you want to add a weight to make it a bit harder, I've just got 2 cans of beans, and you can then lift up like this. You could do both arms together, or one arm, and then the other. Exercise number 4 is a single leg stand. Level 1 is standing in a tandem stance. A tandem stance is when you place the leg in front, the heel in contact with the toes of the foot behind. And standing in that tandem stance, have your hands hovering on the work surface and hold for 30 seconds plus on each leg. You can let your hands off, let go of the work surface or the table. Level 2 is doing this on one leg. So you can have your hand hovering over the kitchen work surface and 30 seconds on each leg. Level 3 is standing on that one leg with no support, so not even having your hands near the kitchen work surface. So 30 seconds on each leg. You're going to feel your ankle muscles working really hard. If that's too easy, reach up with your hands to the left and the right, then forwards, and then up, slightly behind you, and that will challenge that balance even more on that leg. Do this 30 seconds on each leg. If you can, build up to 45 seconds or a minute, and you'll really begin to feel your bottom muscles working. Exercise number 5 slightly builds on this tandem stance. So this is called tandem walking or tightrope walking. The one is having your hands on that kitchen work surface, walking heel to toe. So you'll be holding on the kitchen work surface, heel to toe. Obviously it makes more sense to do it on a longer section of your stable surface. Level 2 is doing this without holding on the kitchen work surface. So hands up and try to see if you can take your gaze off your feet, and that will make it much harder. Level 3 is doing this but with your eyes closed, and I tell you that is much harder because your brain has no information as to where your feet are in space. So just repeat this 4 to 6 times up and down your kitchen work surface. Our last exercise is one of my favourites. It helps as well with that movement required to walk up and down the stairs, and this is knee marching. Everyone is holding on the kitchen work surface or the sturdy table, whichever, and just marching your knees up nice and high. Keep your upper body nice and long, like this, and repeat 10 to 12 on each leg, or you can always do this for 30 seconds, build up to 45 and then 60. Level 2 is doing this without holding on. You can get your arms involved as well. Really high knees, working those core muscles, but also your hip flexor muscles. So these are very involved in, especially in movement like going up and down the stairs, and also in walking, running. Level 3 is doing it with my can of beans. So what you want to do is you get your left leg up, you're going to bring the right arm up, so it's opposites. Then as you bring your right knee up, get your left arm. So you're just marching, opposite movement. If you don't want to use the can of beans, you don't have to. That's just quite nice to work those core muscles even more. Good. So start off 10 to 12 on each leg, or then 15, and then go up to 20, or you can time yourself. Start with 30 seconds of this exercise, whatever level suits you, and then 45 seconds, and then 60 seconds. That is the end of the workout. I hope you found that helpful. It's just quite a nice, convenient exercise program to do, as you can do it in your kitchen, you can do it by your dining room table, whatever stable surface works for you. Just find it and have it near you if you feel you require it to help you balance and do the exercises safely. I hope you found this helpful. Have a lovely week. Take care of yourself. Have a lovely week. Take care of yourself. Enjoy your bank holiday weekend and the lovely weather. And I will be posting another 2 videos next week. Take care. God bless.